Hey guys, Joe Saint here, along with my sidekick, Frankensleeve, and I'm coming at you with another product review. And this time I'm going to go over the Harvest Crisps line of snacks. A while back I had run across these little crunchy things. The best way I can describe them is they're like eating Andy Cap hot fries. If you've ever heard of Andy Cap hot fries, or they're cheddar fries, or even they're even very similar to an onion Funyun. If you've ever eaten Funyuns, they're very light, crispy, crunchy. But I like these. These were the first ones I bought and did a review on them. Caesar. I haven't tried the other flavors yet, but I really enjoyed the flavor of these. There are 6 different flavors in total, and I wanted to go over the other 5 that I have not tried yet. So you'll see me taste test them right here. They're all pretty similar in calories, and they're all pretty similar in the serving size of 1 ounce. It's the pieces per serving vary between 22 to 24 pieces, and it's a pretty good amount, in my opinion. So it's a nice little snack, and I don't know. It's been a while since I've eaten them, but I do remember what these were. How good they tasted, and they kept me full for a little while. The one that has the lowest calorie count comes in at 110 calories, and it's the lightly salted flavor. And it has 40 calories of fat. Total carbohydrate is 17 grams. Dietary fiber coming in at 4 grams of that, so that's the part you can't digest. And 1 gram of sugars. And it does have 5 grams of protein per 1 ounce serving. So you get 22 pieces in this bag for 110 calories, 40 calories of fat. So you're getting 68 calories of carbohydrates, 16 calories of which you can't digest, and the protein of being 5 grams is 20 calories of protein. So as I was starting off with these as the lowest calorie count, let me move these out of the way and we'll chop this sucker open and find out what it tastes like. And I'll give you a little shot of a couple of these. You can see they're not really huge, but they are about half the length of my finger. And as I said, I have not eaten these, and I haven't eaten any since I tried the Caesar ones weeks, well, it's been months ago. I'm certain. My memory for dates is pretty horrible, but I do remember them tasting very, very good. So I can't imagine why these wouldn't taste just as good. They're just different. So these are actually made from green peas. So let's give them a shot. Nice and crunchy. They're light. They're really, really, really light on the salt. The flavor is very light, but it's a little bit sweet. Tastes a little bit like green peas. Yeah. I'm a saltaholic, so I would want more salt on these, but the salt is not overwhelming. It's very light. Yeah, I like these. Man, I do like these. And they're baked. I didn't realize that. I didn't read the full front package. But they are baked. Let's try the next one here. Find out which one's the next one in calories, because they're all pretty much the same. Yep, all the rest of these are 120 calories per serving. Just the number of pieces changes from 22 to 24 pieces depending on which one you're choosing from. So let's try Wasabi Ranch. Now, if you don't know what wasabi is kind of warm to damn hot, depending on how much wasabi they put in there. I think it's a Japanese paste that I'm not sure what it's made from, but it's hot. My friend John really enjoys wasabi peanuts, wasabi peas. He was on a wasabi kick for a while there. Anything with wasabi on it he wanted to try. So let's see. These are also made from green peas. I'm checking the fronts because some of these are made with other things than green peas. I think there's one that actually is made from lentils. Yes, the tomato basil here. Oops, get it here in the camera. Tomato basil. It is actually made with, well, it says flavored with lentil beans. So, and there's a second one of onion thyme. I do like lentils, so I don't see why these wouldn't be good too. So I got 2 out of 6. 2 of them are made with lentils. The rest of them are made with green peas. So see, the wasabi ranch comes in at 1 ounce is 22 pieces. Calories is 120. 45 calories of that is from fat. Let's see, you get in 16 grams of carbohydrates. So 4 times 16, that's 64 calories out of the 120. There are 4 grams of dietary fiber, so that's 16 calories you can't digest, 1 gram of sugar, and protein once again comes in at 5 grams. And I believe all of them are 5 grams of protein. Yes, they are all 5 grams of protein. So let's try the wasabi ranch. I'm not expecting these to be extremely hot, just comfortably warm, comfortably numb, as Pink Floyd would say. So once again, I expect every one of them to be just like this. They're all the same size. So this is the 3rd one I've tried, and they've all turned out to be this kind of a golden green color. They're golden and green. So hopefully it will focus in pretty good. And they're all the same length. They're about the half length of my finger. Wow. I don't know what I was expecting, but it says ranch, but I had this wave of flavor come through my nose. They're not hot at all. Well, teensy. I mean, I can feel a teensy bit of heat. I'm not sure if I like these or not. I think I would have to eat a few more of these to decide if I really like them or not, because I'm not a big ranch fan. And the wasabi flavor, I don't really taste the ranch. Well, maybe I'm tasting ranch, but I don't recognize it. I think I'm tasting more of the wasabi paste. So let's try here the green peas. I'm going to save the lentils for last. This is the black pepper. My girlfriend likes black pepper Triscuits, so she might actually like these. These are also made from peas. 22 pieces equals 1 ounce, 1 ounce serving. 120 calories, 50 calories from fat. You got 16 grams of carbohydrates, so once again 64 calories from carbs. Dietary fiber is 3 grams, so you get 12 calories that can't be digested, and 5 grams of protein and 20 calories, which equals 20 calories of protein. So this one's a little bit higher in the fat count by 5 calories. I mean, I'm thinking that 120 calories for a 1 ounce serving, I mean, that's reasonable and realistic in my opinion. I wouldn't have been eating these in my early days of weight loss surgery, just because these would be kind of like empty calories to me for the protein count, because I was always looking to get more and more protein in. So I wouldn't have been eating these in the first 6 months of post-op weight loss surgery. So, but if you have to have a snack, these are pretty healthy for a snack, and they do taste good. So let's see here, the black pepper. See if these are also a golden. Oh, I got a monster one. Looks like it didn't quite get broken in half. I can see the little indentation where the machine didn't quite cut it. So these are golden and green. I like the color. They're pretty. Definitely not a overwhelming black pepper flavor, but very strong black pepper. Another one of those where I think I could eat them. As you can see, still eating them. Trying not to eat too many of these. I like the crunchiness more than anything else. I eat so few things that are actually crunchy that remind me of potato chips. I rarely eat potato chips anymore. I try to stay away from them because I found stuff like potato chips, I really desire, mentally, I desire them. Not because of the flavor. Well, must be the flavor. I don't know what I'm saying. All I know is when I eat potato chips now, Lay's or Ruffles, Doritos, Cheetos, I've tried a few of everything. You know, a handful here, 3 or 4 there. They just don't provide the satisfying flavor that I remember pre-op. They just don't taste as good anymore. The calories that I'm taking in from this processed food isn't worth it. The flavor isn't there. If they were really tasting great, then I might be more willing to trade the calories for the flavor, but just not like it was pre-op. Now donuts on the other hand, donuts still, oh, that's my kryptonite. Although I can limit myself to one, and most days I can actually walk past them. But sometimes I just want a donut. But I try to cut back in other areas that day also, so that kind of makes up for the 200 to 300 calories a donut is equal to. Oh, and I cut this one off before I read off the thing. This is actually the first of the 2 lentil-based ones. This one is 24 pieces, so yeah, with the lentil ones you actually get 2 more pieces per 1 ounce serving for the 120 calories you're taking in. So this was 120 calories for 1 ounce, 50 calories of fat. Total carbohydrate is 15 grams, so we're looking at 60 calories of carbohydrates. Fiber is 2 grams, so 8 of those 60 calories are not digestible. And protein, once again, coming in at 5 grams or 20 calories. So once again, I mean, they're all pretty much the same calories, same fat count, same carbohydrate count. So you really can't go wrong with any of them as far as the calories versus fat and carbohydrates and everything else. So these are nice and red. So these are tomato basil flavored, well, yeah, it says tomato basil flavored lentil bean crisps. I guess I didn't say it right earlier. I thought they were flavored with lentils, but they're actually flavored lentil bean crisps, meaning the tomato basil is the flavor, I guess. So once again, these are about half the length of my finger. These are nice and red. I don't know how I like basil or not. I'm not used to eating basil. If you like basil, I think you're going to like these. They don't really taste any tomato, but man, that basil is hitting me pretty hard. Very, well, to me it's a very strong basil flavor. It's probably not that strong, but I'm not used to basil, and this, I will eat these. They will be one of the last ones I eat. I definitely don't like basil that much. But like I said, I will eat them. I try not to be too picky about what I eat. Pre-op, I would get these humongous food cravings to the point where I couldn't sleep until I ate the flavor. Went out and drove out at night and went and got it, whatever it was, hamburger or a fried pie, cherry pies. I get these cravings, and post weight loss surgery, those cravings they've gone away, and I'm never going back to that again. So I try to be very, very blasé about the foods I eat. It's like, don't matter what it is. I can enjoy it. Almost anything for any meal. It doesn't matter. But occasionally I have to have a donut. Just toss that in there. Be full disclosure. You know, I'm not perfect, but most of the time, I want to say more than 90% of the time, I'm always very blasé. I eat the same thing almost every day. I try not to get attached to any kind of food or flavor. So these are the last ones. This is the onion thyme. Now, I like onion, and I'm not really sure what thyme tastes like, but I'm about to find out. But before I slice this one open, I want to do the calorie count again. 1 ounce is 24 pieces, 120 calories, 50 calories of fat, 15 grams of carbohydrates, so we're looking at 60 calories again, 2 grams of dietary fiber, so you're looking at 8 calories that's not digestible, and 5 grams or 20 calories of protein. So just like all the rest. So really all you have to decide is which one you want to eat. Which flavor you like the best. Oh wow, these are actually red too. Onion and thyme. Maybe these are red onions. I don't know. But these are actually puffier. They're wider, but they're the same length as the green pea based ones. So let's try them out. Don't know why they colored them red. Maybe they're got tomato in them. Maybe they got Another one of those, man. I don't like thyme. I definitely don't like thyme, but I will eat them. I can get used to them. If you like a strong herb taste to your snacks, the basil definitely comes over the top of the tomato flavor. I couldn't actually taste the tomato flavor. I can't really taste the onion flavor in these. The thyme is much stronger. And the black pepper, these only have the black pepper flavor, but you definitely have a strong black pepper flavor to it. And the wasabi ones, man. I guess that wasabi overpowers the ranch flavor, but I guess if you're a ranch lover, you might be able to taste it more than me. So yeah, that's them all. Like I said, I would eat them all. I think I still like my Caesar flavor the best. If I were to go back and buy more, definitely would buy Caesar. Probably the only reason I would buy more of these is because I was in a bind for something to snack on, and I was at Super Wal-Mart where I got these. I think they were like $1.50 a bag. So to me, it's pretty cheap. If I needed something to tide me over till I could get back home to my regular food, and I couldn't find a good protein bar that I liked at whatever store, and these were available, I think I would go for these too. Because even if you ate the whole bag, 3.5 servings per bag, we're looking at what, 3 times 120. That is 360 calories plus a half. So you add another 60 calories to it. Looking at 420 calories for the entire bag. I wouldn't try eating the whole bag, but I mean that's the most damage you can do is to yourself is about 420 calories of damage. Like I said, if you're just a few months post-op or less than 6 months post-op, these are quite a bit of calories. They're kind of quite a bit of empty calories in my opinion. I wouldn't be snacking on these or eating more than 5 or 10 of them at the most. About half of a serving, because you really need to be getting in your calories from real food, unprocessed food, as close to the source as possible. So, but yeah, on occasion you have to find something to snack on. You need something different to snack on. There are lots of people who just need a bigger variety of food than I do. Can't always be perfect, but you can be as close to perfect as possible. Make the best choice out of all the choices you have available. So yeah, these would make a really nice snack, or in the worst case scenario, a meal replacement. Because if you ate a whole bag, that's 3.5 times 5 grams of protein. So you're looking at about 18 grams of protein for a whole bag. So I really can't recommend the other 5 flavors. I really like the Caesar a whole lot. I can eat the rest of them, but I dislike them all equally. If you want to put it in that kind of light, I just can't get past how good the Caesar ones were versus the other ones. So, but if you're a basil fan, or a thyme fan, or a wasabi fan, or a black pepper fan, yeah, I think these you probably like them a whole lot. The only one that would fall, like my second choice, I guess, would be the lightly salted. Yeah, I got the right one. The lightly salted, because it has just a salt flavor to it and a light green pea flavor to it. It's kind of a little bit sweet. But the other ones were a little bit overwhelming for my taste. So, this is Joe Saint, along with my sidekick, Frankensleeve, signing out from VSG Land. Keep pimping that sleeve.